Yo, what's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? What is going on? Kind of a slow day today. Holy smokes. We've got quite a bit of news to go through, and we don't have many people here. What's going on, guys? What's happening? What do we got? Your boy with the super chat. Weirdo reporting, sir. Go time and Featherman sleeping on duty. How you feeling, Pet? You know what? I actually feel worse today than I did yesterday. I don't think that my cold has peaked yet. Yesterday was like day one of being sick, really, like really sick. So I think that, it's going to take a couple more days to kind of peak, probably tomorrow or the next day. But as long as I keep resting and stuff, I should be fine. Oh, sent one over on Crypto Blueprint as well. Grateful to God, grateful to you, Rob, and grateful to our community. When Lambo When Hummer. I need a Humvee. Screw a Lambo. I need a vehicle designed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. Come on. What's going on here? Do it. Amazing Coins. Second, your boy caught me sleeping on this one. Uh, there's always a later live. Yes, there is always tonight's live. You guys will have to forgive me if I have to mute myself to cough because yeah, pretty sick. All right, let's get into it, guys. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, though, Decent Self Custody Wallet, guys. Unmatched security, perfected with fingerprint technology. Get yours today. If you're an XCN holder, you can actually stake your XCN on the Onyx protocol via your Decent wallet. So, not your keys, not your coins. Keep your crypto safe, guys. I use it. You should use it. Everybody should use it. Do not trust these exchanges with your money. You will be left high and dry. Danny, what's up, buddy? I'm good on the first thing. There you go. Out with the wife. I'll try to catch as much info as I can now and watch the rest later. There you go. There you go. Happy wife, happy life, buddy. Blad, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jesse and James, what's up? Happy Friday, brother. Is it Friday? It's Thursday, isn't it? It's Thursday, man. You must be on the other side of the planet. Sean, good afternoon, man. Any idea when we'll know if Binance is delisting Jasmine? Do you think it'll affect? Yes, if they delist Jasmine from Binance, then yes, of course it will affect the price of Jasmine for sure. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to hurt the project on purpose because they have a project that directly competes with data democratization. However, nobody cares about Binance's project. No one's buying it or anything. So, yeah. Strange Sky with the $2 super sticker. Thank you so much, Strange Sky. I appreciate you coming in with the super sticker. Thank you so much. And I see your comments in the comment section all the time too. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you feel a little better, boss. I feel worse, man. I feel worse. Live chat opens in 14 minutes to go. Ready for my what's going on, weirdos? Jump scare. I guess they're doing it randomly at different time frames in the countdown just to scare the crap out of you guys. Let's go, Zebek. Guys, as always, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. We only need 9 subscribers to get to 11,900, guys. We need 109 to get to 12,000. So do us a favor, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Help us grow. Help us go. Help us blow up like crazy, guys. Okay? That's what we want to do. We want to get this Jasmine, Bitcoin, ZBEC, XCN, Swiftcoin. We got to get this content out to the masses, guys. Joy. Hey, Rob and Patreon family. Hope everyone's doing well. Rob, I love your Patio Chronicles. Hope you do another one soon. Get well. I will be doing another one this afternoon. However, if you like my Patio Chronicle videos, I also upload a video over on my X account every single day as well. So if you want, it's exclusive X only content. So follow me over on X because I put content out there I do not put on YouTube. I just actually uploaded a Patio Chronicle video over to my X page about an hour ago. So every single day. So guys, make sure you're following me over on X. That's my X page on your screen right now. There is exclusive stuff over there that I put only on X. So looks like Danny, looks like an active situation right now. Oh, that's not good, man. That's not good. Be safe, guys. Be safe. Parallel Life, what's going on? A week to wait for more dry powder, then we shop. Well, I figure we're going to go sideways for probably the next 2 weeks or so, the rest of the month. And then I think things are really going to get spicy as we get into May. So yeah. But if we look over at the Bitcoin chart right now, guys, look at it. Look at that. We're broken back above 85K again. We're at 85.3. So can we close up above 85K? That's what I want to see. Every time we come up into this range, guys, we chip away at that sell wall more and more and more, right? Now, if we can make that sell wall weak enough, we can break to the upside, get above 86K. And ultimately, our goal here, if we want to see real continuation to the upside, is 88K. That's our ultimate goal here, is to start closing above there, right? But first, we got to break down this sell wall. So we're making another run at the sell wall right now. We'll see what happens. Your boy says, don't forget to head over to Crypto Blueprint and drop a thumbs up for there too, Crypto Familia. Yes, exactly, guys. Exactly. Let's get the Crypto Blueprint channel growing as well. Absolutely. Where are we here? Hope you're all doing well, Rob. Hope you're feeling better. Not really, brother. I wish I was, but not really. Cody, what's up, man? Pump up the jam, baby. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Beebs, my dude. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Sunday. Playoff hockey starts on Sunday. Let's freaking go, buddy. Leo, what's up, buddy? Fishing and watching you, brother. Nice. Out on the lake. That's what I like to hear, brother. That's what I like to hear. Cody, please start feeling better, Rob. Sorry, you're feeling bad. Yeah, it sucks, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm still here with you guys, right? I should be in bed with an IV in my arm, but that's okay. I'm here with you guys, right? Chris, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the well wishes, guys. Lawrence, what's up, man? Looking forward to a one-on-one with you tonight. Nice. Absolutely, brother. ZBEC about to blow. Yes, it is. It's up 19.2%, guys. You know what? You know what we're going to do right now? We're going to pull up the ZBEC chart. Let's have a looky-loo at the ZBEC chart because it is breaking out to the upside right now. All right, let's pull this up. All right, so what do we have here on ZBEC? So we've broken above this potential this resistance we kept rejecting off of right here at 20101. We're above it right now. My next target of resistance possibly will be right here at 20114. That's where I think we could be heading next. If this does not act as resistance, which I don't think there's a great chance that it will, but I have to let you guys know the possibility. Then the next target is up here at the top of this trend line around that 2014 level would be the next level of resistance. So very bullish on that. For some reason, this chart, the KuCoin chart, lags my my camera. I don't know why that is. So I have to remove it. So yeah, that's what we're looking for on ZBEC, guys. Up 19.5% on the day. Fantastic. Marcus, what's up, buddy? Peace and blessings to you and your fam. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Mario, let's get this money. Amen, man. Amen. Lawrence, everything we hold about to blow. Nice. Snorlax in the house. Nice. That looks like me on a Saturday night. Hey, Rob, I think the Patreon has been on a mission catching Pokemon. I caught him, my childhood favorite. Nice. There you go, brother. There you go. Bruno, we have our first Pokemon in the chat. Good afternoon. Hopefully you're feeling better today. Unfortunately not, but Gamma Goddess, there she is with the Jigglypuff. Happy blessed day, Rob and Crypto Fam. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're feeling better, Rob. XEN is fighting for its life at 1 cent 9. Hope it can push through 2 cents today. Let's get this money. Yeah, it is. Where are we at with it? XEN. Yeah, 1 cent 901 right now, up 3.5% on the day. Not bad. I got my eye on ZBEC though right now. ZBEC, Swift, and XCN making moves. Easy, yo, what's good, man? Williams in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. David, Jasmine, ready to have face melting gains. Let's go. Myrdid, what's up, buddy? I'm going from when Lambo to when baby. Nice. Having a baby or making a baby? Both are a lot of fun. My bad, you're right, Rob. It is Thursday. It's my Friday. There you go. Wise Mind, what's up, man? Focus. Can you deep dive into the way these OTC deals happen behind the scenes? I did actually do a deep dive video into OTC. I uploaded the video over on the Patreon about a month ago. So you should be able to find it in the library over there. I did a detailed video breaking down how OTC works. Strange Sky, 8-month member. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of our family. Some little money for you. There you go. Nice. That's what I like to see. Thank you so much for another super sticker. I appreciate it so much. Every single one of them means everything, guys. Thank you so much. I'm the only weirdo in this channel. Never. My weird could beat up your weird. Nia, happy Easter, Rob, and all. Hope you have. Hope you feel better. Thank you so much. I do not feel better right now, and it's going to get worse as the day goes. So I'm trying to get as much of the daily content out to you guys as early as possible today, because I know I'm going to crash hard as this day kind of goes on. I might need a nap a little bit later because I'm old too, right? So yes, thank you so much for that. Where are we here? Strawberry Dragons with the super sticker. Thank you so much for your dedication, Rob. Thank you so much, because you guys are dedicated to being here and hanging out with me every single day. So thank you. Nothing but the North talk. Acknowledge me. Let's make a lot of money. Absolutely. I'm gonna start queuing up a Roman Reigns acknowledge me at the start of every stream, just in dedication to Nothing But the North talk. I'm gonna have that queued up, brother. You wait. Where are we? Lost my spot. There we go. Dadsky, what's up, buddy? There's a lot of liquidity at 85.6. It should go hunting for it. That would be great. Because that's, you know what? That makes sense, because if you look here, all this rejecting we've been doing here, right? We've been hitting this sell wall. The reason that we've been doing that is because all of that liquidity is up at 86.5, right? Sorry, 85.6, I mean, sorry. So what that means, guys, is that the whales, or the people that are trying to short Bitcoin, they don't want to get liquidated, right? So they're trying to suppress the price of Bitcoin to prevent themselves from getting liquidated. That's why we're getting these push downs right here. That's why we're rejecting off of here. They're trying, because if we break above, then it's a short squeeze, right? And all the people who are shorting at 85.6 get liquidated, which drives the price up higher. So that's why we're getting all this friction in this level, right? Because of freaking traders. So yeah. ZBEX looking juicy. Yes, it is up 19.1% right now. Absolutely love it. Also, hi. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Rob. Jasmine ended and 3 with most votes. Third. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Either way, guys, Binance can't stop Jasmine. I mean, Binance just got, like, they're probably going to get in trouble here. They literally delisted a project. I can't remember what it's called, but I was reading about it this morning. It's like AEOTH or something like that. Anyway, they delisted it like 2 weeks ago, and then relisted it again and pumped the price and then dumped the price. Like They're manipulating the price of these projects, and you know the SEC needs to get this straightened out. Rob is the best. You're the best, Strange Sky. Thank you so much. Feel better, Rob. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. I watched a Rue and Max video breaking down Zebek. Yeah, they've been covering it a lot lately, man. Absolutely. Props to those guys for sure, guys. If you want even more Zebek content, make sure you're following Max from Maximus Crypto and Rue Black, because they are the alphas when it comes to research, guys, and deep dives. Absolutely. Rob, you're still waiting for a blow off top on your cold. Yes. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the all-time high on my cold, so so it can go down into a bear market. Appreciate you, Rob. Just bought your decent wallet. Andy, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for using my link. I appreciate you, my dude. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, guys, we have a link down in the chat. If you need a cold storage wallet, if you need self-custody, guys, get yourself a decent wallet. Use our link down below. Get a phenomenal deal. Absolutely super fantastic. Do it. All right. What else do we have? Got to get into the news in a few minutes here. 14 to 21 days, and then we go. Absolutely. Rob earns Boss of the Year award. Hey, that would be nice. Go to the Patreon, only $15 a month. I rest my case. Absolutely. Ditto's in the house. What's up? Hope you start feeling well soon. Thank you. That's our second Pokemon of the day. Another local. What's up, man? Lovely Zebek, not waiting for anyone. Yeah, it's up 20% now. I think it's going to keep going, man. I think it's going to keep going. Bitcoin's pressing up, which is actually helping Zebek too. Hopefully we don't get a harsh rejection on Bitcoin. Hey, Rob, Jasmine ended the third. Yeah, I saw that. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Thomas, hey, Rob, since the tariff pause ends in the summer, you think there will be lower lows temporarily? Well, I am expecting a pullback sometime probably around the end of July, maybe August, and then the blow off top later at the end of the year. So yeah, trying to hold back a sneeze. Sorry, guys. Hang in there, sicko. Zebek is going to retire many of us. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. WF Capital in the house. What's up, man? Zebek. 3K Sports Unlimited in the house as well. Hey, Robin community. Hope you're better soon. Yes, me too. Don't call me weird. That's exactly what a weirdo would say, man. Almost 46, Rob. Nice. Speaking of baby making, my wife's pregnant with my first. Love y'all. Oh, nice. Congratulations, brother. That is absolutely awesome. Make sure you are there in the room, my friend. There's nothing like that experience. I promise you that, man. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, brother. I am so happy for you. Zebek 205 this week, guys. Let's go. Faith, blessings, and gratitude to all. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Mr. Wright, Leafs round one tickets, SEC. Section 104, $1,092. Same seat in Tampa, $320. Go figure. Yeah, unbelievable, man. You know, here that is one of the differences though between that's one of the differences in the economies though, right? I mean, the taxes that we get charged in Canada. That's why so many players want to play in places like Tampa and stuff like that. It's because there's no tax, right? So they can take less money against the team's market cap, but make the same amount of money they would make in a Canadian city, whether it's Toronto or Winnipeg or Montreal or anywhere else, right? So, but I was reading that the GMs were having a meeting about that and about adjusting the market cap of the teams according to what they, so that there's no tax circumvention like for the market cap of teams, right? Because it's easier for teams in like Florida to stockpile star players and pay them because the players don't have to pay taxes, right? So Quinn, what's up, buddy? Ali Yang, what's up, man? Zebek blowing up. Yes, it is. It's trying. It is trying. Richie Rich, where you been, buddy? I feel like I haven't seen you in like a month, man. Yo, Lily's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't need a Lambo, but I do need to finish my batting cages for the baseball academy. There you go. Yes, finish those off. Yeah, who needs a Lambo when you get a nice big 4x4, right? Your boy out here trying to DCA into Rob's awesome stuff. Paul, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Let's go, Zebek. Absolutely, man. Good afternoon, everyone. Mike M in the house. Beebs, did someone say retirement? Let's go. Let's all get rich, make more future crypto nerds. There you go. Like and sub after the live show so it helped the channel grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike, Rob, have been watching other crypto channels and on Crypto Discover. Do you mean Discover Crypto? I asked them about Jasmy, and it was easy to me how they did not know anything about the project. And these guys are, yeah, here's the thing about Discover Crypto, guys. Right? They have like 1.5 million subscribers or something, but that's not because of the people who are there right now, right? That's because of Ben Bitboy Armstrong built that channel up over the course of a couple of cycles, right? And then they booted him. He's not there anymore. But if the guys that are there right now that are talking crypto, if they started a fresh channel and tried to build it out, it would not be successful because they don't know anything about crypto, right? Like they literally called Jasmy a scam a couple of days ago in a live stream, right? Literally, like, I kid you not, anyone who would say that a project that was founded, that was created by a man, Ondo, who spent decades as the head of Sony, making Sony a household name, that man would spend his entire life building Sony into a household name only in his elder years to create a project in crypto and rug everybody, create a scam project. Anyone who would make that implication is completely stupid. They haven't done any research, right? So I'm sorry. I would much rather follow a man who helped create Sony into what it is today than some guy on YouTube who doesn't do research at the end of the day. I don't know. Discover Crypto's garbage, in my opinion. They wouldn't even have 10,000 subs if they started from scratch. Ben built that channel, not them. Not that I'm defending Ben. I mean, apparently he's facing like 15 years in jail or something like that for harassing the judge in his case. Like, what the hell? What's going on with crypto, guys? Ty, what's up, man? Good to see you. Strange Sky, Wen House. Yes, exactly. I see that Zach Reacher's pumping Zebek. Yeah, I saw that he started talking about Zebek too. That's absolutely amazing. It's getting on the bigger radars, guys. Over the top. What's up? Algo comment. Thank you so much, man. Cesar calling XCN to 5 cents 5 by the end of the month. Oh, 5 cents 5? That would be huge. Holy smokes. Oh snap, I didn't know about Discover Crypto. I'm still learning, brother. Yeah, your Patreon is just the true best, most honest. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yes, get over to the Patreon, guys. Join the family if you want to get educated in crypto. That is so true. I was the one who asked him the question without having no backing of what they were talking about. Yeah, not surprised. Hey, Kay, what's going on? Let's go, Zebek. Finally got a name to my granddaughter. Nice. Mia has joined the Patreon family. Tried for Miria, but it's a no-go. Close enough, right? Close enough. We'll take Mia. That's adorable, man. That's awesome. Congratulations again, Andy. I'm so happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you, brother. All right, let's get into some of the news now. We got a couple of things to get through. First off, we got this here, a little tweet out from Mr. T himself. Some of you guys probably saw this already, but the ECB is expected to cut rates for the 7th time. And yet, too late Jerome Powell of the Fed, who's always too late and wrong, yesterday issued a report which was another and typical complete mess. Oil prices are down, groceries, even eggs, are down, and the U.S. is getting rich off tariffs. Too late should have lowered interest rates, like the ECB long ago, but he should certainly lower them now. Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. So, a little bit of, a little bit of controversy in that comment there, saying that the U.S. is getting rich on tariffs. That's actually not true. They've only brought in about $500 million, $500 million. And I was watching a video today. They were talking about it. So the tariffs have brought in $500 million. Or no, $500 billion. Yeah, $500 billion, right? But these tariffs have cost markets over $10 trillion. So the trade-off doesn't really sound worth it at this point in time, right? Markets have lost over $10 trillion and they've only made $500 billion. Little bit off there, right? Skim Beebles, who's shaking? I mean, what's shaking? Shane, what's up, man? Coming late. Yep, just to hit my push-ups. There you go, man. Smash those push-ups, brother. You know what to do. You know what to do. All right, so looking at Bitcoin in the M2, we'll have a quick look at that. So I am expecting this little bit of a leg down here, guys. Like I said, 80 to 81K would be sufficient for me before we start skyrocketing to the upside. That's what I'm watching for here on Bitcoin. So excited about that. Right, what do we have? We got a little video here. I am a big Moonwell fan, guys. We brought Moonwell to the Patreon a long time ago. Got a little clip here. Listen to Luke Youngblood discuss memo agent joining the Virtuals autonomous hedge fund on the latest Moonwell governance call.
Coinbase, you probably saw we won the grand prize for building Mamo, which is a yield-seeking agent that uses Moonwell markets and vaults. Mamo is going to be the best yield-seeking agent, the most secure on Base, on the super chain. And we won the first place in that hackathon on both the Virtuals track. We won a $7,000 prize. And we also won the Coinbase track as well. We won the Coinbase grand prize of $3,000. So our team is super excited. And we actually decided after the hackathon, we're going to launch Mamo on Base. And we're hard at work on that. And one of the cool things I wanted to mention, if you go to hack.virtuals.io, there's a new hackathon that has $100,000 total prizes to build AI agent collectives with this new protocol called Agent Commerce Protocol that Virtuals developed. Okay, so Agent Commerce Protocol is a way that agents can hire other agents. And there are two main focus areas for Virtuals, the team. We've been working closely with them. One of them is building an autonomous hedge fund. This is basically, think of it like a DAO formed of AI agents that all play a role, but it's basically a hedge fund for both crypto and traditional assets. And so I'm really proud to announce that Moonwell and Mamo team have actually joined that autonomous hedge fund.
Bullish, guys. I love Moonwell. Big fan of Moonwell, guys. We got this. We got one from Mr. Pompliano. Check it out, guys. Pomp says tariffs are driving prices, inflation, and trade volume down.
All right, folks, we got ourselves a trade war on our hands. The United States and China were locking horns, and we're going to see who's going to end up coming out on top. Now, here's the thing. When the United States decided to go ahead and implement all these tariffs, we decided not only to put tariffs on the entire world, but we've really ratcheted it up with China. And we can already see the impact of this. If you take a look at U.S. imports and exports or China's imports and exports, everything is down 30 to 60%. Now, what that means is that global trade is quickly slowing because everyone is trying to figure out how is the uncertainty going to get solved, what are future global trade routes going to look like, and who's going to have to pay tariffs and who's not. Now, of course, back here in the United States, everyone is yelling and screaming, saying that tariffs are inflationary. If you increase the tariff, then all of a sudden the domestic manufacturer or the domestic distributor is going to increase the price of a good. First of all, that's not true. But second of all, you can't have inflation if you have global trade slowing down. Remember back in 2020 when the velocity of money in the economy went to near zero because everyone was locked in their homes? What did you have? You very quickly had a liquidity crisis in financial markets and you saw inflation start to crater. But then we printed tons of money and inflation ripped all the way up to over 9% in the coming years. The same thing is happening right now. You can't have high inflation if all of a sudden the velocity of money and trade is slowing down. So it's another reason why tariffs are actually deflationary. They're not inflationary. You can see this in things like the oil price. It has been cratering for a couple of weeks now. And so ultimately, this brings the question back to the Federal Reserve. The Fed has had their interest rates at a higher rate than maybe they did back in 2020 and 2021 because we were at zero then. So what exactly is the Fed going to do here? I've been saying for weeks that we need to cut interest rates. If we look at something like Trueflation, the real-time inflation metric, you can see that inflation measurement from Trueflation is at 1.3%. The government metric is still at 2.4%, but the government metric is lagging and inaccurate. Trueflation is real-time alternative metric that I think is much more accurate. And so if you look at the Fed, you have to ask yourselves, are they going to cut interest rates or not? This morning, we saw President Trump. He's going ham on Jerome Powell. He's yelling and screaming at him over social media, saying, cut interest rates, and I can't wait for you to be terminated. Now, of course, anytime you get all these big wigs going back and forth, you got to ask yourself, take away all the emotion, take away all the politics. What are they likely to do? And whenever you have global trade cratering like this, and you have inflation that's down at 1.3%, the Fed's got to cut. They may not want to cut. They may not want to give this victory on the political side, but they're going to have to cut interest rates. And so my expectation is in the next two Fed meetings, we're going to get at least one cut. I don't know if it'll be the first one or the second one, but I think that they're going to have to cut. And so naturally, if you have inflation cratering, if you have global trade slowing, and then you get an interest rate cut, guess what happens? Cheap capital starts to come back to the market, and then that should lead to a bounce in not only investment assets, but also you're going to see people taking mortgages. You're going to see businesses available to get cheaper capital as well. And so, yes, as soon as you put the tariffs on, all of a sudden everyone's yelling and screaming. They're all fearful. Again, those investors' brains are in a blender. Calm down. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. An interest rate cut is coming. We're going to get cheaper capital into the market. We're going to get a tax cut hopefully later this year, and you're going to start to see more and more deregulation. As you get the deregulation, the tax cut, and the interest rate cut, those are going to be balancing components to the tariffs. Now, of course, it's a complex machine, and so can you get out of balance? Absolutely. But the hope here is that we can actually find some even ground, and we can use things to balance out the revenue generation and the reshoring from the tariffs, and do that with tax cuts, deregulation, and an interest rate cut. So let's see what happens, but I think that we're going to be okay, but it's important to keep paying attention, and global trade is definitely slowing in the short term.
So excited I can't even feel my arms. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I agree. Like, we are headed for a perfect storm this year when it comes to investing. The economy is going to be good. Rate cuts are coming, guys. Money printer's going to go burr. Big things popping, little things stopping. Jack stacked and fanny packed. Damn it, these stupid ads keep popping up. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff, guys. Pretty exciting stuff. What do we got? Bro bought more Zebek today. Nice, 500K. That's what I like to see, man. Absolutely. Super fantastic. Galaxy Shooter. Hey, Rob, do you think this bull market will be longer than normal? I don't know if it's going to be longer than normal per se. I think that I just think this tariff thing kind of pushed the market back about a month and a half, 2 months. So I still think most likely we're going to have our blow off top before the end of this year. By January of next year at the latest is what I would say. Zebek, respect. Rob, hey, absolutely, man. Lily, the trade-off is buy the dip. Absolutely. Top up, guys. Zebek might just take off. Yeah, it's up 20.9% now, guys. It's still climbing. Sweet Bid McGee, what's going on? Zebek, thank you, brother. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Ty, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, just tuned in, and I finally got my dry powder. That's what I like to hear, man. Now I got it. You can make the market go up. There we go. BBP, is it about temporary pump for Zebek? I broke even. Santa Sack fully loaded. No, I don't think it's temporary. I mean, everything has corrections, but I think Zebek is just getting ready to break out here. Like I said, my target, if we can close above above 20101, we're like, which is what we are now. If we can close above there today, I think we're going to make our way up to minimum 20114 or 2014. So that those are my next two targets if we close above where we are now. So Cryptis, what's going on? Let's go Zebek. Hell yeah. Hello. How are you? XEN, Jasmine Swift. Let's go. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, what do we have here now? Bitcoin chart flashes buy signal. Is a breakout imminent? Bitcoin's march through 2025 continues to gather momentum with a powerful confluence of technical and macroeconomic indicators suggesting the next leg of its historic rally may be imminent. Among the latest developments to stir excitement across the crypto trading community is a weekly TD buy signal, a rare and often significant event that has historically preceded major upswings. The signal was highlighted by respected crypto analyst Ali, who shared on X that Bitcoin has printed a fresh buy signal on its weekly chart. According to Ali, a sustained close above the critical $86,000 resistance could set the stage for a breakout towards $90,000, possibly even 95. And that's what I've been telling you guys on the chart. We need to close above 86K. We're not there yet. We're only at 85,150 right now. There is no ordinary technical setup. The indicator developed by market timing expert Thomas DeMark is widely used by institutional traders to identify potential trend exhaustion or continuation zones. When it prints a buy 9 or buy 13 on a higher time frame like the weekly chart, it signals that bearish momentum is potentially weakening and a new bullish phase may be beginning. Given Bitcoin's current market structure and its proximity to the new all-time high, its signal could not have arrived at a more pivotal moment. The TD Sequential works by analyzing a series of price candles to identify points where trends may reverse or accelerate. Its strength lies in its ability to detect extended conditions in both bullish and bearish markets. While it's not a guarantee of price movement, the signal has proven remarkably reliable over time, especially when it aligns with the support or resistance zone. In this case, the buy signal comes as Bitcoin hovers just below its previous high, consolidating after months of sustained growth that followed the April 2024 halving. The $86,000 resistance level, which Ali points to as a breakout threshold, is now viewed as a key inflection point. A decisive close above that level would invalidate the current consolidation range and signal a strong bullish continuation. If the market responds as it has in previous signals, a run towards 90 to 95K could unfold rapidly. Beyond the technicals, the broader market environment continues to favor Bitcoin. Institutional inflows remain robust following the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF in major financial markets, and supply-side dynamics are increasingly constrained post-halving. On-chain data also supports the bullish outlook, with exchange balances at multi-year lows and long-term holders showing no signs of distribution. Moreover, traditional macroeconomic indicators such as the continued inflationary pressures and growing concerns over sovereign debt are driving both institutional and retail investors towards hard assets. Bitcoin, alongside gold, has emerged as a key beneficiary of this structural realignment. Its growing role as a store of value and hedge against fiat discrepancies only amplifies the significance of bullish technical signals like the one flagged by Ali. Market sentiment has also begun shifting from cautious optimism to growing confidence, with the $100,000 psychological level looming on the horizon. If Bitcoin can establish firm support above 86K, a push towards 90, and push through 90, it may only be a matter of time before that milestone is tested. Historically, Bitcoin has demonstrated a tendency to move quickly once it breaks through resistance in a strong uptrend, especially when accompanied by strong technical confirmations. Ollie's analysis adds weight to the narrative that the current phase of the cycle is not yet exhausted. With each new high, Bitcoin is not only rewriting price history, but also reshaping investor perceptions about its long-term value and utility. The appearance of the buy signal on Bitcoin's weekly chart is more than just a technical curiosity. It's a call to attention. As Ollie astutely noted, the $86,000 level is now the battleground where should bulls secure a close above it, the path to 90K or even 95 could unfold with striking speed. Backed by strong on-chain fundamentals, favorable macroeconomic conditions, and sustained institutional interest, Bitcoin is showing every sign that the rally is far from over. As the digital asset world looks ahead to the next chapter, one thing is clear: momentum is building, and a breakout may only just be beginning. Very, very exciting stuff, guys. Very, very exciting. Ditto. Hey, Rob, was watching Lark's video about developers leaving the crypto space over the past couple of years. How do you think this could impact the future of crypto if these numbers continue to go down? I think that you know what? Did he show the other side of that metric, though? That's the thing, right? A lot of developers leaving crypto, but there's also a lot of new developers coming into crypto as well, especially fresh out of school, university, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that that doesn't worry me because we're on the forefront of innovation, technological innovation here. So I'm not worried about it at all. Could you explain the order in which you think the different altcoins will pump? I can't tell you which order the cryptos are going to pump in. No one can tell you that, Marcus. I don't know the future, my friend. The way that I kind of see it playing out, though, in my personal opinion, is that the more serious narratives will start to pop off first. Your layer ones, your layer twos, RWAs, DPIN, AI, IoT, stuff like that. And then at the tail end of the bull run is closer to the end of the year is when I think you're going to see your more degen narratives start to pop off, like Web3 gaming, NFT plays, metaverse, stuff like that, right? That's kind of how I see it working. Let's go, Zebek. Absolutely. Jenny says, everyone in the chat, give a like. Yes, absolutely, guys. Give a like. If you're here watching and you're not subscribed and you haven't hit the like button, why? That's what I would have to ask. Why? Right? Do us a favor, man. Smash that like and smash the subscribe button. We'd love to have you stick around and join our community. It would be super fantastic. Do it. Last chance, guys. Top up. Yes, Rob, you truly are a wizard. I do what I can. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Who just crashed? Zebek. Some people probably took profits. It's still up 16.5%, though. Bounce back to the downside. And just a little bit of profit taking, guys. Nothing to worry about. Harlow, what's up, buddy? Rob, all the gems you put in the Patreon down with is fire. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. We dropped those magic gems, brother. We dropped the shakes that'll make you quake. I'm in all of the ISO 222 tokens and coins around it. Nice. There you go. There you go. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right. What else do we have? We got to get going here in a few minutes. Holy smokes. I got a video for you guys. Let's get into this. There's opportunity in the more cyclical parts of the market. Let's check it out. Oh, I muted.
And a CNBC contributor.
Sorry.
Shannon Sakosha is with us, Neuberger Berman, CIO of Wealth, and a CNBC contributor. It's great to see you.
Great to be here.
I mean, any thoughts on UNH, by the way? I know it's idiosyncratic. It maybe has nothing to do with the rest of the market, but a lot of people piled into the stocks like that, thinking that was the only place to be in the turmoil that we're seeing. So maybe the question is, what do you do now?
Well, I think it definitely has other implications for the rest of managed care, right? I mean, we obviously saw the improvement in MLR, but there have been questions about Medicare Advantage in particular over the last year or so. I think the challenge is that if you look at healthcare, it feels cheap from a valuation perspective, and there's opportunities to play some offense and some defense in that sector. But I think managed care continues to go through these kind of, I would say, rolling issues.
Yeah.
And, especially after, the great performance that we had in the sort of post-pandemic era where nobody was getting healthcare. And so obviously those margins look pretty good.
They alluded to that. And last week, Paul Hickey told us healthcare was trading 5 standard deviations below its 50 or some kind of crazy. So those are the opportunities. Where else do you see opportunities?
I think what we're looking at is that we are probably, we're still, I would say, a little bit less constructive on technology and communication services, particularly because while we've seen that valuation re-rating, we think there might be a little bit more to go, especially after your previous segment on DeepSeek. And
so you're not jumping into the triple Qs here, and
we're not jumping into that. Our view is certainly those are becoming more attractive, right? But when we look at the rest of the market and you look at the equal weight S&P or any of those other sectors, if you think about financials, if you think about industrials, healthcare, even utilities have sold off pretty significantly around sort of off of this power scarcity theme.
Yeah.
There's opportunities in the more cyclical parts of the market, but that's based on our view for the second half of the year as well.
Which is positive or negative?
Yeah, we think that we're going to get some of this deregulation, sort of pro-business sentiment. We do acknowledge that business confidence has been very subdued, and so we haven't seen the type of activity that maybe we were hoping for.
But if you're more bullish, do you want to be in the more cyclical stuff, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do. And so I think that's why we're, even if when we look like underneath the hood in technology, for instance, there are opportunities there that aren't necessarily going to have some of the idiosyncratic issues. Our view is that the Mag 7, if you want to call them that as the group, not going to continue to trade like a monolith. And we've seen a lot of deviation and dispersion there. Mm-hmm. And so again, from our perspective, we're active managers, right? So we like this type of move where we have winners and losers in each sector and industry and being able to be more thoughtful and prescriptive.
Nice, nice, nice. So we're still sitting above 85K on Bitcoin. Looking good there, guys. Listen, I got to get over to the Patreon. I got a live stream to do over there, guys. So if you want to continue this conversation, if you want to join the live over on the Patreon, we do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoon. So I will be live over there in about 25 minutes. Give you guys some time to hop over. Also, you can book your one-on-one coaching calls over there with me personally, guys. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. So get over there. Let's get you educated. Let's help you become a better trader and investor in this space. Let's have a look at your portfolio. Make sure you're not over-diversified or anything like that. We got a super chat here. I'm out leaving the apartment with a client. Thanks again, Rob. Hey, thank you so much, man, for shooting one in there before you took off. Have yourself a great day, guys. I will be live on the Patreon. Give me about 20, 25 minutes. I'll see you guys there. God bless.